Today is the day. The Zack Snyder Justice League cut is out on HBO Max, which now I have. Thank you. DC fans, Snyder cut today. I'm actually gonna go watch it right now, and I will be right back in like 4 hours. Stay here, I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. So good. It was so good. Yeah. Now, I'll get all my cards on the table. I love most comic book movies, Marvel, DC, but I lean towards DC, mostly because I just feel like the characters are better. There's better villains especially, and wow. Just wow. I want to say first, just because if there's any small chance ever that Zack Snyder ever watches videos like these, I just want to say, good job. I know your family's been through a lot, stuff that we could never imagine. So for you to come back and to dedicate that to her was really special. And I just want to say thanks so much. The movie was really awesome. And I don't know, I think I learned some lessons here about how long it really takes to develop a character. My favorite parts of the movie were just character based. I'm not going to say too many spoiler things just in case you haven't seen it. My favorite personal parts, Cyborg. Wow, really good. Just, that's what was missing from the first movie, right? Like we didn't get to know these people, and especially him. And so for Ray Fisher and all of his, friends and family to be able to see like that version of Cyborg was the best. And he was a boss, just awesome. But I'm totally forgetting something that totally stole the show is Steppenwolf. If there is an upgrade in that movie, it is Steppenwolf. If you agree, leave a comment, because here's what I saw. Like there was tons of criticism about the way Steppenwolf looked in the 2017 version of Justice League. And so I think like the creatives were like around the table and we're like, okay, if we're gonna make this, we have to at least make sure that we upgrade Steppenwolf. And he is so rad. And he has a story. And they give him some dimension, right? He's not just a bad guy smashing things. Like he has some backstory when it comes to who his boss is and why he's on planet Earth and trying to redeem himself. Really rad. And his armor, get out of here with that armor. Even in the pictures leading up to the movie, I was like, okay, like it looks cool, but just because I don't want it, just in case you haven't seen it, his armor is so rad and the colors on it were so sweet. And like we got to actually watch Steppenwolf in the movie, which I thought was great. The movie comes in multiple parts, and as you're watching it, like a full movie that you would normally go sit down in a theater would like pass, and then it's like part 2, part 3, part 4, and you got to make sure that you watch the whole thing, okay? And I did it in one sitting. There's a couple bathroom breaks in there, but I did it in one sitting, and I'm so glad I did. There's something that Zack has done in this film that I think just makes him a genius. Now, I'm speculating here. I've never heard him say that he does this, but I've heard it that he's not coming back, and I'm all about #restore the Snyderverse. Like, that has to happen. If it doesn't happen, one thing he's done like that I think is on just level genius is he's just still leaving us wanting more. There's still tons of stories not yet finished. I mean, big time. And so I just think it's genius. We're all going to be begging again for the Snyderverse to come back. And what day is it? What's the date? It's March 18th. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's going to come back. Because it just needs to. It just really, it has to. Also, Batflick. Hey, Ben, we need you. Don't go away. We need a Batman movie with you and Deathstroke. Make it happen. Release the Batman. Here's something crazy. That movie came out in 2017. The original Justice League came out in 2017 when we were all 8 years old. It is the year 2021, and we got to watch Justice League Snyder Cut in our homes. So with all that said, I don't think there was any plans in the beginning to remake this movie and to give Zack Snyder another chance. Everything I hear right now says, no, 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 no. let's just wait it out, Snyder Cut fans. Let's just put the hashtag together. Let's keep the momentum going. And I will see you in 3 years from now when it's not just broadcast into our homes, but it's like virtual reality and we get to pick which character we want to be. There needs to be a Man of Steel 2. There needs to be a Justice League 2 and 3. And we need to have a Cyborg movie. For sure we need a Cyborg movie. He's too good of a character, way too complex to just leave where he was. And Ray Fisher, if you're watching, I want a Cyborg movie. Snyder, make it happen, man. We're all with you, we're behind you. Go do your zombie thing, hit the Netflix thing, I get it, but then come back and get us back in the theater because I want to see these movies on the big screen. From beginning to end, and like, it was so good. If you got 4 hours, or if you have 4 easy installments of 1 hour, I highly recommend that you go and watch Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League. I want to hear your thoughts about this movie, so this is the place. Leave them in the comments. Be nice. This isn't Marvel vs. DC, nothing like that, okay? We're all comic book fans here, but I want to know what you thought of the movie. I want to know who your favorite character was, and I'm gonna interact with you too, because I got some stuff to say, but I'm not sure if you've seen it. So leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you next time. Snyder Cut, baby.